we're out here on Lake of the Pines. The boys are getting excited. Some of the best crappie fishing in all of Texas. I don't know if national champion Eric Cagle or if the Gator's gonna get one first, but these boys are excited and ready. The fog bank is just lifted, just like I said. Just like I said, instant. Instant.
Blackfish. God, what a black.
That's how you start the day.
Good. He's got a red belly on it.
Woo!
A red belly on it. God, first fish of the day, baby. Lake of the Pines. I feel at home.
Cagle with the hot hand. Oh, another nice fish.
Oh, look at long that joker is. God, dog, he got red on him too.
I'm smelling a double.
Look at the red on that fish, dude. Look at that. Yeah, I don't.
Ooh,
There he is.
double.
Gator
I called it. I called it. Gator on.
Oh, black daddy.
Another good one.
Yeah, heck yeah. Nice fish.
Holy.
Got no red on him.
Welcome to Texas, boys.
Oh, baby. Whitefish. There come one chasing gator. Get it, boy. Oh, swing. Awesome. Lake of the Pines, white crappie. Nice one. Guys, it's early in the morning. It's like 7 o'clock this morning. We've been here about, I don't know, 20 minutes or so. We've caught 7 or 8 just huge fish already. I mean, it's been good so far. These fish are tight on these trees. And again, we're on Lake of the Pines. Been a dream of mine to fish here for a couple years. Brandon Threadgill here with me fishing this morning. We're tipping some hair jigs, some gray hair jigs with Pautzke fireballs. You know, we started out tipping. I didn't start out with a regular jig. We went ahead and started out tipping this morning just, you know, for the heck of it, but they seem to be liking it.
Oh, Eric's putting another crappie fireball on and Gator got another one. He Gator rolled you.
Oh, whitefish.
And just like that, got another one.
You got a fish right here by this tree. Threadgill's fitting to snipe him. Come on this way. There's his jig. There's the fish. He's just gonna kind of roll it by and see if we can get a reaction. He's got a fireball on there. If it's finicky, maybe it'll help us get a little bite. On the tree. Not easy. And that's one thing, you know, to kind of realize is a lot of times when we're pitching these jigs at these fish, a lot of times you'll lose your jig every now and then because of the angle the transducer's pointed at. When you lose your jig and you know it's close, watch the fish. You kind of hold it there, you work it however you're working it. You can watch that fish and kind of tell where your jig's at a lot of times too. So, you know, just because you can't see your jig, don't reel it in. You may be right there on that fish. Just watch the fish and see if he reacts. And if he does, then you know your jig's close to him. All right, here we go.
Once I felt that tree, though.
All right, jig's going down. See if we can get him to come off there. I'm on the tree also. I'm gonna try to work it up without getting hung. There's at the top. I got it off. I'm gonna drop it down behind him. Threadgill's going in front of him. There he comes. Oh, he moved a little bit. Ooh, there he comes, Threadgill. Keep coming, keep coming. He got him. He smoked it.
Sometimes you gotta just work a little harder than you want.
Look at that black. Nice black.
Yeah, I'm moving.
You moving too?
I'm moving. Beautiful fish.
Two new Texas residents. Jig going down over, see the shad it just came through? Right there on them. There's a couple. Oh, he smoked it.
There's another.
Yeah, see if you can get on that. There's like 3 of them on that tree. Woo, baby. God,
so your bait was behind.
They all, look, watch Threadgill right there. He might get one right here. Look at the screen. There he comes. Put it on that nose. That's a good fish. Oh, he smoked him.
Oh my gosh.
He smoked him. That's a better fish.
Yet another double.
That's a good one. That's a black. That's the thing about Texas. I just caught a nice whitefish off that tree. Same tree, Brandon drops down and catches a monster blackfish. That's fun now. Whites and blacks mixed on the same trees here. It doesn't get much better than that. Look at there.
White and black.
Hey guys, Eric Cagle, C&M Guide Service. I'm here with Brandon Threadgill, Team Threadgill Fishing. We're out here in Lake of the Pines today. We're gonna show you what gear we're using. I'm gonna grab this rod up. I'm using a HH 6-foot C&M series dock shooter, 1000 series reel, HH reel. Let me show you the baits we're using here that I'm using. We're using a couple different things today, and you know, all of them are working. I'm using a little small hair jig. I've got two rods rigged up, two of the same rods rigged up. That's a little small hair jig by Limits Tackle, tipped with a Pautzke Crappie Fireball. And when some of these fish are not coming off the tree, we're downsizing and catching them. So we'll pitch that bigger bait in there. And by bigger bait, this is what I'm using. That's a Grenada Lake Tackle Company head on a muddy water bait, tipped with a Pautzke Crappie Fireball. And what we're doing is I'm pitching a bigger jig in there, and you know, if we can't get those fish to hit, then we're pitching that smaller hair jig and catching some that won't hit. So I'm using two baits today. I'm gonna let Brandon tell you what he's using.
All right, I'm using a Wally Marshall Speed Shooter by Lew's. I'm also using by Bob Atkins in West Monroe, Louisiana, makes these jigs. They call them Bayou Bob. And a pink and glitter puddle jumper. And of course, they both have fireballs on them. I think the fireball's been making a difference today.
We got a tree here. You can tell there's 5 or 6 fish on that tree. We're gonna get out there. I think I'm a little shy. I'm going down right in front of them. Maybe one of them will come out and hit it. There he comes. Yep. Oh, he smoked it.
Yep, just
look at
like
there.
that.
There's Brent. There's Gator going down.
Textbook.
Ooh. Oh,
textbook.
Whitefish. Let's see if Gator can pull him one off there. There he comes. Got him.
Double.
There he is. Yes, sir.
And folks, that's why we come to Texas.
Look at there, baby.
Lake of the Pines.
A lot of these fish, we're having to present that jig, you know, 3, 4, 5 times. And even though it looks like you're presenting that jig in the same spot every time, you know, that fish won't hit it the first couple times. And then all of a sudden, you know, you hit him just right and pop, he hits it and you catch him. So, you know, it's a lot about consistency, you know, just being consistent. If that fish is there, I mean, you can see him, you can see your jig. Keep presenting that jig in front of that fish. Change colors if you have to. Use scent. Put a fireball on there. Sometimes that little bit of scent, when it hits in front of his nose, will trigger that bite. Right on him.
Yeah, I get that.
He ought to, but he didn't. Another thing, you know, you can do is I can kind of tell which way that fish is facing. I'm gonna back up just a little bit. You can present your jig on the opposite side of the tree. So I'll throw on the other side of the tree, and you know, maybe that fish is facing a different way than you think he is. So now I went down on the left side of the tree. Let's see if that does anything. Yep, look, he hit it. I went on the opposite side of the tree. The fish hit it that time after not hitting it on the right side. Oh, that's a big black too. Oh, come in the boat, baby. It doesn't get much better than this. I think, oh, double him. I think I died last night and went to heaven. I'm trying to wake myself up, but I think I'm awake. Look at there. What you got there, you?
You need the net?
Have a good one on here. Big black fish. Yes, sir. Look at there. Are we in heaven?
Yes,
I believe we are. Whoa! Doubled him. You got him? That's a good one.
White guy.
Doubled him again. As you can tell, mine's a little bit bigger than Gator's, as usual.
Not last time it was.
He looked like a monster on the camera. I think it's a big one. Ooh, I can't do no. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
that is a
my
big
God.
one. I'm telling y'all. I don't know what else to say.
I'm gonna tell you guys one more time. That's why we come to Texas.
Hey, my favorite lake used to be Grenada until today. Now it's Lake of the Pines.
Most people call it 2 for Tuesday, you know? We're calling this 2 Pound Tuesday because almost every crappie we're catching is 2 pounds or greater. What an amazing time to be here in Texas. I don't even know what to say anymore. Literally, we've caught 25 fish over 2 pounds in the first hour of filming. I'm ready to go to lunch, but they won't let me.
Guys, I gotta call my wife because I just made an executive decision. I am moving to Texas. Look at there, boys. Good God gracious almighty.
Whew. Today's episode of Pautzke Outdoors was part of a special trip for us. We had started at Lake Fork and then went over to Lake of the Pines, and I'll tell you what a special place this is. We did a little research on the lake and found out that numbers provided by the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers show that from 2007 to 2017, they averaged more than 600,000 visitors a year here to this beautiful East Texas gem that is, as named, surrounded by beautiful pine trees. Now, the outflow of this place goes all the way down to a place we've all heard. 80 miles away is a confluence with the Red River. But this place is huge. It's got 18,680 acres. And you know what? It's only 2.5 hours from Dallas. It's an hour and a half from Shreveport. It's an hour and 15 minutes from Tyler, and nearest to a town called Longview, which many of you maybe have never even heard of before, right off the interstate. There's a tremendous amount of access here, beautiful facilities, and it's no secret to bass, catfish, crappie anglers. It doesn't matter what you fish for. There's something for you here. Now, what's great for crappie fishermen is there is flooded timber everywhere. And it's almost like if you can find flooded timber, you're going to find crappie. Now, we caught all of our fish today on basically one bait and one bait only. We used jigs tipped with chartreuse garlic crappie fireballs. You guys have probably seen them at Bass Pro, Cabela's, Walmart across the state of Texas. They got them. And they're popular because, as you can see on this screen right here, when you're looking at the fish finder, you will watch these fish follow the jig and follow the jig. And when they smell that garlic scent, boom, they attack it. What a fun place this is to catch slab after slab after slab here in beautiful Texas. Pautzke products are available at sporting goods stores near you. If you can't find the specific color, size that you want, make sure to go to Pautzke.com. And as a thank you for watching Pautzke Outdoors, we're going to show you a coupon code to be used for 10% off your next order.
Guys, I'm out of lines. We've caught so many, I don't have anything else to say. What's happening?